How wonderful. Stanley was alone. Finally. This is great, he thought to himself. This is what I've wanted all along. I got what I wanted. No matter how hard Stanley looked, he couldn't find a trace of his co-workers.
Well, how do I do that?
Oh,
I don't even know how to jump.
Oh, here's one. The office. Was it 437? Click on the door a lot.
Stanley went around touching every little thing in the office, but it didn't make a single difference. Nor did it advance the story in any way.
Keep 437.
Keep clicking for the next 30 minutes.
I have things to do, like entertaining a crowd of people around.
No, trust me, they will talk.
Hell yeah.
Play Planet Side.
I'm not doing this in my new house, sorry guys.
Alright.
Ow!
Okay. Now what? So there's no one here.
Look for a supply closet.
When Stanley came to a set of two open doors, he entered the door on his left.
What do you think, guys? Left or right?
Right, fuck the man.
This was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it. Ah, yes, truly a room worth admiring.
Stay in here for
It
the
had
next
really
5
been
minutes.
worth the detour after all, just to spend a few moments here in this immaculate, beautifully constructed room. Stanley simply stood here, drinking it all in.
Well, I can't drink it all in, I can't get any soda.
But don't you want cold drink?
I would like to push it over.
Yes, really worth it being here in the room. A room so utterly captivating that even though all your co-workers have mysteriously vanished, here you sit looking at these chairs and some paintings.
Hi, you're wrong! I was looking at the vending machine! Where's the painting? I don't know.
It's another one of these.
But eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left.
Go forward!
I heard left and go forward. I don't know
Go forward!
Okay.
Okay. Now this one's gonna be complicated.
Stanley was so bad at following directions, it's incredible he wasn't 5 years ago.
Okay. What? You gotta jump on the get on the mobile platform and then get on that
Look, Stanley, I
walkway.
think perhaps we've gotten off on a
Get on the mobile platform.
I'm not your enemy, really, I'm not.
Jump off the side.
I realize that investing your trust in
End it
someone
all.
else can be difficult, but the fact is that the story has been about nothing but you all this
It's your
time.
destiny.
There's someone you've been neglecting, Stanley.
Fall into the
Someone you've
matrix.
forgotten about. Please, stop trying to make every decision by yourself.
Shut up, you're not
I'm
alone.
asking for me, I'm asking for her. Listen, Stanley, your chance to redeem yourself, to put your work aside, to let her back into your life. She's been waiting.
Hold on.
So this is like some board game fuel. Does that mean you're supposed to Okay.
That's her, Stanley. You need to be the one to do this, to reach out to her. If you can truly place your faith in another, then pick up the phone. As Stanley picked up the phone, a white light engulfed him, filling him not just with radiance, but with hope. Hope for a life reunited one... Wait. Oh, goodness. Stanley, did you just unplug the phone? No, that wasn't supposed to be a choice. How did you do that? You actually chose incorrectly. I didn't even know that was possible. Let me double check. No, it's definitely here, clear as day. Stanley picks up the phone. He's taken to his apartment where he finds his wife, and the two pledge themselves to one another. Music comes in, fade to white, roll credits. Not picking up the phone is actually somehow an incorrect course of action. How's that even possible? None of these decisions were supposed to mean anything.
Wow.
I don't understand. How on earth are you making meaningful choices? What did you... Wait a second. Did I just see... No, that's not possible. I can't believe it. How had I not noticed it sooner? You're not Stanley. You're a real person. I can't believe I was so mistaken. This is why you've been able to make correct and incorrect choices. And to think I've been letting you run around in this game for so long. If you've made any more wrong choices, you might have negated it entirely. It's as though you completely ignored even the most basic safety protocol for real-world decision-making. Or did you not grasp the severity of the situation? Well, I won't have that kind of risk on my watch. I'm going to stop the game for a moment so we can educate you properly on safe decision-making in the real world. Please observe this helpful instructional video.
Choice. It's the best part of being a real person. But if used incorrectly, can also be the most dangerous. For example, in this scenario, a hypothetical real person named Stephen has a choice. He could spend years helping improve the quality of life for citizens of impoverished third world nations. Or he could systematically set fire to every orphan living in a 30-kilometer radius of his house. Which choice will you make? Remember, right here, the real world makes sense, and at no time should you make a choice that does not conform to rational logic. If you find yourself speaking with a person who does not make sense, in all likelihood, that person is not real. Allow the person to finish their thought, then provide an excuse why you cannot continue talking. Turn to a partner and practice saying, "My goodness, is it 4:30? I'm supposed to be having a back sack and crack."
No! No, I won't! I would like a Wild Egg Cheeseburger. What about you?
Excellent. Making choices on a regular basis is the best part to a healthy decision-making process. Most medical professionals recommend making at least 8 choices per day. Do you make more than 8? Less? And finally, if you begin to wonder if your choices are actually meaningful and whether you'll ever make a significant contribution to the world, just remember that in the vast infiniteness of space, your thoughts and problems are materially insignificant, and the feeling should subside. At this time, your instructor will guide you in an exercise to test and reinforce the material covered in this video.
This game for real?
Welcome back. You may have noticed that this room has begun to deteriorate as a result of narrative contradiction. But not to worry. Now that you're properly informed on good decision-making, we're going to revisit a choice you made just a few minutes ago and see what the correct thing to do would have been. This way, please.
Okay. This one. I don't think you have a choice. There's always a choice! Choice no tip inside, you're still getting a choice. There's a ladder? No! Well, let's play the ladder.
You screwed up the choice.
I screwed up the choice.
Kill yourself.
Really?
Now that we've
Really?
made choices,
Jump on the walkway!
imagine the main character dying senselessly halfway through the story. That story would make no sense at all. We just need to get you home as soon as possible before the narrative contradiction gets any worse. Unfortunately, it seems this place is not well equipped to deal with reality.
Okay.
I can't exactly jump anywhere.
Get back on it.
Man, there's no jump button. You just fall off the last one.
Sure, walk around the cat and get whacked on the door. Okay.
Almost there. You'll take the door on the left, back to the correct ending, the story will have resolution once again, and you'll be home free in the real world.
Okay.
Now remember, all you need to do is behave exactly as Stanley would. That means choosing responsibly and always putting the story first. I'm quite sure you'll be up to the task. Just follow my lead and you'll be fine. All right. When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Go right.
No! Why did you do that? Quickly, hurry back in the other direction. Perhaps we're not too late.
Keep going.
Wait, what does the door say?
Burn it to the ground! What does it say? What's the numbers? 1, 2, 3. The numbers! What does it mean?
Don't worry, at the end of the last season, it'll all be crap anyway. Yeah.
Like, can you open the door on your... Go back.
What?
Can you open that door?
Nope.
What's in here?
Okay. So I guess we have to go down this way. Whoa.
It's ruined. I can't believe after everything we talked about that my story, you've destroyed my work. Why? For what? What did you get out of that? What did you think was so special about seeing the game undone, left here like so much garbage? It's worthless now. And what am I supposed to do? Even if there were a way to continue, would it be worth it? To know that my story is now incorrect? How can I go back to that? I can't erase that knowledge. I'll have to live with it forever, reliving its impossibility forever. I couldn't live that way. Is it better to shut the game down entirely? To willingly destroy all of my work? I don't know. What's the answer? What do I do? What do I do? What do I... No, I have to. I have to shut the game down. I have to.
What?
I have to.
Whoa!
Fucked up.
The tree's collapsing! Whoa.
I'm here. I'm still here in this pile of rubbish. With you. You, who thought you were so clever. Now look where we are. My entire game is destroyed. It was the only thing in the world that was mine, and you've run it into the ground. What, did you think that would be funny? You just had to see? Didn't I impress upon you how important it was to be like Stanley? He actually knows how to do what I tell him to. He understands that if I say to do something, there's a damn good reason for it. That thought hadn't even occurred to you, had it? That there's a world outside of you? You're a child.
Yep.
Oh, my story. If you'd just gone through the door on the left, you would have seen it. There was a whole underground facility. You would have destroyed it and been victorious. It would have been so perfect. I worked so hard on it. I tried so hard.
Whoa.
Is behave exactly as Stanley would. That means choosing responsibly and always putting the story first. I'm quite sure you'll be up to the task. Just follow my lead and you'll be fine. All right. When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Right.
No! Why did you do that? Quickly, hurry. Behave exactly as Stanley would. Choosing responsibly and always putting the story first. Just follow my lead and you'll be fine. All right. When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Left.
No! Why did you do that? Quickly, hurry. Is behave exactly as Stanley would. Putting the story first. I'm quite sure you'll be up to the task. Just follow my lead and you'll be fine. All right. When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Right. One more time.
No! Why did you do that? Quickly, hurry.
Okay.
Whoa.
Is behaving exactly as Stanley would. That means
We'll be here all night.
responsibly and always putting the story first.
Well, I do
I'm
have
quite
to
sure you'll be up to the
too,
task.
so-
Just follow my lead and
Okay,
you'll be
good.
fine. All right. When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Left.
Neither. Don't walk in through at all. Ha! Beat you, game.
Yet there was not a single person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office, hoping he might find an answer there.
Let it ball up inside you. We're saying co-workers, we're not supporting you more. Keegan? Oh! Using slice to assure employees that everything is okay. They sure your slice has slick blue graphic in the header. Hey!
Everyone is unique.
Everyone is unique. You most of all.
By unique, we mean you're retarded.
Okay. Number of slides in the slide. Charts and slides. Slides. Okay. Rate at which chart on the same slide depicts the same information. Numbers. Okay. Hey, I wasn't done. Rate of increase in grass per slide. Wait, what? The boss appreciation minute. On your boss appreciation minute worksheet, circle the top 20 things you love most about your boss. Keegan. Okay. Solving interpersonal conflict. If you ever find yourself in conflict with another diligent employee like yourself, more inclined towards conflict. Hey,
Shouldn't you all start a fight, right?
what are your dreams for the future? Talk radio.
Psychosis.
Comatose. Comatose.
Clear skin, finally!
Okay, I think we're done here. Yeah.
Alligator's closet.
Oh, broom closet.
Oh.
Downstairs.
Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
Okay.
Huh, the game's railroading you.
No, go back. The bathroom.
That's the bathroom?
That's the bathroom.
Oh.
If it will let us in, I guess it is railroading at this point.
Normally it opens.
Yeah. That's the elevator.
Stepping inside his manager's office, Stanley was once again stunned to discover not an indication of any human life.
Whoa.
Shocked, unreal,
Whoa!
Stanley wondered in disbelief
Whoa.
who orchestrated this
Oh.
until he saw
Why
the
is
door
there a gun in the
with
man's head?
next to it. Surely behind this door lay all the answers to his questions. And beyond all probability, he knew the passcode. He had seen it on his boss's computer just last week. Night Shark 115. Was this the code to open the door? Would it still work? There was only one way to find out. Stanley had been trained never to speak up, but now he would draw from within himself the courage to face the unknown. He drew a sharp breath and then spoke the code.
Okay.
Are you supposed to actually say it with a mic?
What game is this?
Stanley Parable.
Stanley Parable?
Yes.
Alright.
Stanley spoke the code. Night Shark 115. He spoke it into the receiver right there on the wall.
Wait, are you actually?
Night Shark 115. I'm joking.
I'm sorry,
Possibility
Uncle.
relative to the computer.
You didn't mishear me, did you? Please speak the code into the receiver. Otherwise we can't get on with the story. This is a crucial step.
Does it allow you to type it?
No, it doesn't.
Okay, fine, you're not gonna do it, but you know what? It's pretty humiliating to bring you this far, only for you to suddenly decide you had better things to do. I asked you for this one single thing, for your respect. The kind of respect Stanley shows for his choices. He knows what it means to take a story seriously. If you didn't want to see what I had to show you, then why did you come here? You had a choice, you know. You could have gone through the door on the right. You could have done that. Why did you come this way? Speak. Say something to me. Explain yourself, you coward.
Well.
Stanley came to a set of two other doors.
There's a trip. That's a trip.
Okay.
Stanley. Hello? Are you... Is everything okay? Stanley, please.
Flipped to the wall.
I need you to make a choice. I'm listening to you. Can you hear me?
Damn, still you ugly.
Stanley, this is important. The story needs you. It needs you to make a decision. It cannot exist without you. Do you understand me? Whatever choice you make is just fine. They're both correct. You can't be wrong here. We can work together. I'll accept whatever you do. I simply need you to take that step forward, please. Choose. Do something.
Narrator hell.
This is more important than I know. I need this. The story needs it. So, can you hear me? Are you there? You listening to this? Stanley, are you there? Okay. It's okay, I can wait. You need time to decide. Time to make sure your choice is correct. That is the best choice.
Well then.
I'll wait for you to decide what's the right thing to do.
Oh,
Take as much time as you need.
sad face. And thus you got the kids.
Okay.
The end is never the end. The end is never.
Okay, so I think I had enough this game.
You want to play for another 70 hours?
Oh.
So those who have not played this game, seriously, there's like 15 endings to that game. At least.
That was just one of them, so.
Yeah, that was one of them. And by the way, one of the achievements is to never play this game for 7 years. Yeah. And one of them is to log in immediately the next day also. So.